Hello and welcome to the Yami Shibai podcast, hosted by me, the Germ, joined by
I really appreciate how hard you tried to say Yami Shibai this
Yami
time.
Shibai.
I could tell you took like a moment. You're like, I'm gonna get it.
I'm gonna get it this time. Can you say
We're
your
back.
name again?
I'm Ghosty.
Yeah. So your prediction last week, what this episode was, not too far off, if I remember rightly.
I actually don't remember at all. Like when I went to watch the episode, I saw the name and I was like, I don't remember this. And I'd actually like triple checked that I was watching the right episode. I was like, no way, this was. I have no memory. I thought you might actually have said the wrong name.
No, I think I said the right name. We'll double check, but I'm pretty sure I said the right name. But good news, that's going to be a theme for this one. I always forget about this episode.
It's pretty forgettable. What was it called again?
Farewell Confessional.
Oh, yes. Okay.
But we'll get into our feelings and thoughts about this after. Shall we get right into the synopsis?
Yeah, let's go through what actually happened first.
Let me just get a little ready. I forgot to get one little thing ready there. Step right up and have a look. It's time for Yamabachi. I already said the title. Farewell Confessional. We join Ken-chan visiting a remote village to attend a funeral of a relative. Everyone seems weirdly happy at this funeral. He greets an older lady who's smiling ear to ear, saying how fast she's grown into an adult. Look at that face, though. He's so happy.
That's spooky.
Yeah. Everyone gets called inside. The camera looks on an owl for some reason, and then a cat. I didn't get a picture of the cat.
It looks like a taxidermy owl or something. It's inside of.
I thought it was
case.
wood, but I can see why you'd say it was taxidermy.
Maybe it is wood. Hard to say.
I can't tell. The cat is definitely wood. Like, it's too
I
small.
don't remember there being a cat.
There was. It went on the owl, and then on the cat, and then it went to Ken. We joined Ken inside with everyone, sitting in a large room where there's no priest. This must not be a normal funeral. A man gets up saying, "I'll go first," proceeding into an adjacent room, where, thanks to the Japanese-style paper wall, we can see the shadow of the body lying on a table. Yeah, I'm not sure, like, culturally what's up with the wall, the paper walls. Maybe just.
I think it's just they're more mobile. Like you can open up more space in the room if you need to.
Well, that makes sense. I was wondering if it was like what was available, but paper needs wood as well.
And it's also light, so if you need to move it around, it's easy to move.
Yeah. The man sits next to the body and whispers, "That time when your wife got pregnant, it was me." Whoa! What's going on at this funeral?
Absolute bombshell to start things off.
Like, whoa!
They really chose to start it there.
Yeah, this is the before they ramp it up.
He was excited to go tell them that. He was like, "I'm gonna go first, baby."
Oh boy! Oh boy! Ken wonders what's going on, somehow not reacting all to this house-wrecking news. A younger woman goes next and says something way less earth-shattering.
She said she broke the plum branch.
That's right. That's right.
Like, all right, this is.
I'm still recovering from the other thing. What's this about a plum branch?
This seems much more minor.
The older lady slides in next to Ken and whispers, "This is your first time, isn't it, Ken-chan?" Then explains this is called a farewell confessional. If you tell a secret you couldn't tell them when they were alive, the sin ascends to heaven with their soul. The woman comes out looking very happy and relieved. The older woman tells Ken it's his turn next and rushes him in. The doors close behind him, and he sits next to the body, not sure of what to do. Ken looks at the body, not sure what to say, since it's been a long time since he's seen him after all. Something pops into his mind, but should he say it? The older lady's words echo in his head. Ascends to heaven, ascends to heaven, ascends to heaven. He leans in and says, when your dog, by mistake, died, sorry for... He the body, looking a little relieved.
I'm not getting that close to a dead body. Are you kidding me?
That's true. The sheet over the face shoots up, scaring Ken. Must be just the wind. The dead body shoots up and asks, is that true? The end.
The ending was so weird.
I always forget about this episode, and then it makes me laugh every time.
He's like, my wife, I sleep. My dog, oh hell no.
I guess we didn't hear what he did to his dog that killed him.
But no, I think the corpse would have heard. It's just that we didn't hear.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We didn't hear it happen to the dog.
But how could it be worse than his child is not legitimately his child?
I know, it's wild.
What the hell did this guy do to the dog, man?
Pile driving it into the basement. It didn't survive.
This is weird. Yeah. It was a weird ending. I wasn't very satisfied.
No, it's... The build-up was weird. The secret thing is weird. The ending's weird. It's just... It's an episode.
I watched a couple episodes of Black Mirror today before watching this. And I think I kind of had this like Black Mirror type of setup in my head. So what I expected was that he was going to tell the secret, and then the towel was going to pull off the guy and the walls would fall down or something. They're like, we got you. And they wanted him to reveal like some kind of secret that he had been keeping from them and confess to it.
I did wonder if it was a prank, but if it was a prank, why would you start with, I got your wife pregnant?
It's setting the stage. He's like, and now he's like, oh, that guy said that he has wife pregnant, so I can say anything. It's all on the table.
It is like, even by the time this happened, I wasn't over the I got your wife pregnant part.
Yeah, that was that was such a crazy way to start the episode. Like, really, of all the things they could pick.
I'm assuming that it made everyone laugh so much they couldn't help but just put it in.
Maybe. That's wild.
But like, shouldn't someone have explained this to him before, right in the middle of the whole thing? Like,
it's definitely felt, maybe it was supposed to be like a setup to catch him out or something.
Maybe, but like, it's Yami Shibai. Like, it's supposed to be supernatural, so I assume that's the way it's going, right? I just don't know.
I wonder if this is a real thing.
I would bet not, but who knows?
I don't know how to look it up, so we'll never know.
No one in the comments mentioned it. I do a little search of the episode online. I didn't come across anything. I usually don't, though.
Seems unlikely.
Yeah. So when he says, it was me, when your wife was pregnant, it was me. He didn't specify that he got the wife pregnant. It could have been him who was pregnant.
The whole pregnancy is just him in a wig. We got him, bro.
Oh, it's this episode. Just like, it just rocks you. Like what?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, just you're kind of thrown off after that first thing, and then
never
recovered. Hard to kind of get your footing again. Yeah.
And he didn't seem angry. He seemed more confused to me. How did you take him?
That looks like a vengeful spirit.
Yeah, the picture for sure.
Yeah. I think he was angry.
So the top comments were all about the wife getting knocked up, but I bet we talked about that a lot, so I didn't include that a lot.
That was a good instinct.
Yeah. And also a lot of John Wick references. I looked it up. Like, it looks like the first John Wick came out maybe a few months before this episode.
Ah, what in this is related to John Wick at all?
The dog dying. It took me forever to realize that as
Oh,
well.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow, that has not aged well.
No. Oh, you ready to read the first comment or anything else you want to say about the
Yeah.
episode?
See what people are saying. So, Cryptic Crunch has a hidden comment.
Ooh.
They said, "See, you feel better now that you came clean, don't you? Of course you do. This was in no way a setup to get you. It's to help you, you John the dog killing scum."
Scum.
Well, that's kind of like, this is kind of similar to how I thought
Mhm.
it was going to go as well. There was a setup to figure out like what he did to the dog.
Yeah, like it's such a weird episode. That seems the most likely thing. But it's Yami Shibai. It's usually supernatural. I don't know.
But I mean, it definitely seemed like a ghost at the end there. So I do think it was supernatural.
Tequila69 said, the ending was kind of funny because when he sat up, he was all floppy. Fancy telling your deceased friend that you got his wife preggers, and that's just messed up. I wanted someone to mention the floppy bit because it was very
floppy?
entertaining.
I didn't notice that. Was he like this or something?
He was flat, and they like popped him up.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Because they don't have a lot of dynamic motion, so it makes sense
No.
when they want some. Like, they'd have to be flat.
Huh. I didn't notice that.
And here's the next one.
Lumisite said, "Dog lovers are different from you and me." It's true. He's very dedicated.
Mm-hmm. They say they're man's best friend for a reason, you know?
I think Lumisite might be a cat person based off their profile picture.
Mm-hmm. Gizrick says, I too hate indoor wind.
The AC maybe?
Yeah, who knows? Like,
Turn it up a little too high.
We didn't see a clear, like, room view. There could have been an open window. Maybe it was just the wind. Like, who knows, right?
And there's a dead body in there. You probably want to air it out a little bit.
That's true.
So Tika 2808 said, maybe because he said he was sorry about it, which may have been a lie, since it suggests that you only need to just tell the truth.
Isn't that a fascinating way to take it?
That's a good one, actually.
Yeah.
I like that.
Doesn't that make this much more interesting if that's what it was?
It does. That's a great interpretation, actually. Because he wasn't sure if he should say it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. That's so, like, just adds so many layers to the episode. I don't know if that's actually what they intended, but just so much more interesting. And we have one last one. From Kifka Palazzo. Could you look at the time this was posted?
Oh, only 33 minutes ago.
33 minutes ago.
Wow.
Like sailors in the wind, me and Kifka. And he had something interesting. He or she had something interesting to say as well. Something just occurred to me. The previous episode and this one mesh with each other. The vending machine toy capsule victim is the deceased. The dog is the same one that that got killed.
This is interesting. A little bit of a stretch.
Like, one was in like a city or maybe suburb area, and this one seemed to be in the country. But I think it's an interesting link between them.
Yes, but there is a major hole. Why would everybody just be like, "Oh yeah, he turned super old and died"?
That's true.
That part would not make sense. And his wife was old also.
Yeah. Maybe he just likes them older.
I guess so. Yeah, it's possible.
So, themes and metaphors about this. Do you have anything?
Carrying lies will weigh heavily on you.
Oh, that's a good one. Mine are.
But sometimes they're not forgivable. So keep those things to yourself.
Yep. Mine was, pets are the most important things in our lives.
And also the joy of raising a child.
Of someone else's child.
If in the end it's not yours, it's okay.
Oh yeah, I still love him. It's just I still can't get over that moment. And I'm going to forget about this episode again.
It's good. Every time it's a new experience.
So what is your score this episode there, Ghosty?
I think I'll give it. I want to give it like a 3 because it was not that interesting, but I'm gonna give it a 4 because it's funny.
I gave it a 3 because I continually forget this episode exists. So I think that's fair. A little less than
For the
average.
memes.
Yeah.
We'll probably be talking about the guy who had kids with his friend's wife for like the rest of the series. So
Right?
now you won't forget.
Maybe.
So I was a 4.
Yep, I remember what you were. And remember that I always have to say that I'm doing the math every time and thinking about the number and definitely adding it together and not just making BS up that I'm just spending time just talking about nothing. Anyway, now that I'm done talking about that, it was 7. The score was 7, which puts it number 6 out of 7 for this
What's
season.
below it?
You'll be shocked now, Chan.
I can barely even remember what happened in that episode anymore.
Ghost baby.
Oh yeah. That
Yeah.
was a weird one.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that was weird. That was even weirder actually than the having. Wait, that's actually kind of the same thing as this though.
Kinda.
It's like this, but in reverse.
Which you think is doubly as interesting because you gave that one a
Yeah.
2.
Well, that the vibes in that one were not good.
No.
I guess the vibes are weird in this one too. The dog thing. It's like, what
No.
explain.
Yeah.
What did you do to the goddamn dog?
Any guesses of what's above this one at number 5?
Ah man, I can't even remember the episodes anymore.
Don't worry about it. It was Kitchen, the big hug me hands monster.
Oh, yeah, that one was super mid.
Yeah. So,
Next week?
next
What do we got?
week. Oh, I have to say this name. Omni-san. Omnie
Yeah.
San.
Omni-san.
Omni-san.
That's another. I feel like they're titling all the episodes just people's names.
It's quite
It's
common.
so hard to guess.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll give you a little hint. What does it sound like? There's another word that's kind of similar to it.
Omnivore. It's about a guy that eats vegetables and meat. And it's San, so he's an old guy.
You are so close, but you're just not quite there. You went in the right direction.
Really?
Yes.
I thought that was like a total wrong.
Nope.
Huh.
So I
Oh, that
won't
was a good
spoil
clue then.
which part you were close with, but you are close. Closer than you'd think.
That's very surprising.
Thank you for joining me, Ghosty.
Yeah, it's been fun. Remember to eat your broccoli and also whatever meat.
And don't do whatever that guy did to the dog. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for being you.
Later.
Be honest if you get your best friend's wife preggers. Bye.